suppose. Chrono Trigger, Chrono Trigger. There are seagulls flying, and there are clouds, and there is a party going on this really, really tiny island. And yet, this boy that has red hair, or is it golden hair, just sleeps away. It's almost as if he's used to this island. And you're never gonna know, are you? You're never gonna know if anything's gonna be successful or whatnot. I guess what I'm doing is just feeling my... Oh, wait, I forgot to, hold on a second, I'm just gonna activate something real quick. You guys can hear the music, right? Cool. I'm just gonna activate something real quick, and once that thing is activated, it'll be nice. Because then I'll actually be able to see whether or not, you know, the chat thing is working and stuff. And I'll be able to close my browser, which will save some memory. Just waiting for Chatty to start up, so hold on a second. Alright, I'm connecting. Trying to connect. What kind of weird crap is that? Just connect already. Oh man, it's not connecting. Well, that's not fun. Hold on a second. It's not connecting. Why isn't it connecting? Okay, disconnect settings. Advanced. Window, log to file, other. That's probably in the main, right? Advanced. Oh god, I don't remember. Okay, just close it then. Oh, I think it crashed or something. Hold on. Chatty. Oh, it did connect. Oh, that's good. That's wonderful. That's lovely. I'm so glad that it actually connected. So here we have Chrono, little boy, or maybe he's a teenager, I'm not sure. He's sleeping in his bed, and he's sleeping with the blanket over his head. That's actually something that's kind of interesting. Most people don't sleep with the blanket completely over their head. I actually have slept with the blanket over my head at times. It's comfortable in that it's warmer, but it's not good if it's a really hot day. Like I don't even know how to explain it. I don't even know why I've done it. But I have slept with the blanket over my head, and it's not non-entertaining. Or it's not like I thought when I thought about it at first. I thought it would be like this unoriginal kind of thing. I thought it would be this, man, I can't even think about what I'm saying, man. It's a good thing no one's watching this shit, because it is horrid. Horrid. Anyways, what was I gonna do? Oh, man, I'm so out of it right now. I'm trying to be natural. And you know, you're so excited about my affair. You didn't sleep well, did you? No, I didn't sleep well, Mom. But I wasn't excited about the Millennial Fair. I just, see, Chrono doesn't really have a personality. He's just kind of you. And I guess that's okay. I mean, you're supposed to be a self-insert kind of character, but I kind of don't like self-insert characters. I mean, it works for Chrono because it makes you the hero and whatnot, but I'm more a fan of, like, the Cloud-type characters and whatnot. It gives me a lot of satisfaction. So, Chrono likes to study, I suppose. unless this is where his mom studies. There's only one bed in this house, so I think that they actually share the bed. Like maybe the mom sleeps in the bed in the daytime, and Chrono sleeps in the bed at night or something like that. They exchange. I'm not sure if that's the way that it goes, but like kind of an interesting relationship. Either that or yeah, thanks for my allowance, Mom. A 200 gold is a nice sum of money. So I'm just gonna like not play the game right now because I don't really feel like playing the game. I kind of feel like just walking around, looking at things, looking at all these details. So look at that tree. I wonder if it's fake or not. Like, the mom doesn't seem like someone who would be fake about things. What are you doing, Mom? You're just, like, touching... Are you trying to check for ghosts or something? I mean, why are you just touching those sections? You're just touching the sink and then touching the counter, and then touching the sink and then touching the counter. What's wrong with you, Mom? Why are you doing that? Oh, the kitty's following me. That's nice. Oh, Mom made me breakfast too. But I guess she's an early riser. And she must be a couch sleeper because like this, I guess she could fit on that couch. Am I as tall as Mom? Yeah, I'm as tall as her. That's good. I could totally beat her up if I wanted to. Like she doesn't have no control over me. Let's see here. How come I can't eat the food? What is the food? It looks like she prepared some sort of like SpaghettiOs or something. Or maybe blood pudding. I'm not sure. So we got a clock. We got some pictures. We got I don't know, man. Lots of stuff. The floor looks like it's made out of some kind of marble or something like that. We got a nice carpet. Got like I guess we got burning stoves and we got radios. So this is like the 50s maybe? I don't know what time zone this is. I guess it's kind of like its own time zone. Chrono has his own radio. And his own typewriter too, and a sailboat. I guess he was interested in sailing at some point. Didn't know that about Chrono, did you? Either that or his dad was interested in sailing and his dad ran off and now he's all alone. And so like his mom is just trying to keep one of the mementos so he can remember his dad. I don't know. Maybe his dad died in the war. I don't know. Don't know about Chrono. Another thing that I'm kind of wondering is like, how do people get stuff on this island? Because I guess they could live off of farming. There might be enough land to live off of farming, but it would be nice if there was some trade. Like, is this island isolated from the rest of the world? Like, it could be like that the rest of the world is a completely different, like, oh, what am I thinking? It could be like the rest of the world is a completely different time. Like a completely different age, like they're in the technologically futuristic age, and these guys are just like in their own kind of bubble as far as time zones go, as far as evolution goes, as far as everything goes, because it's just an island. I mean, it's a really small island too. Oh, is it actually possible to go into the church at this point? Or is the church only there in the other one? Like the amounts of details that they put in this game was is still amazing. I really like the clouds. They're all different shapes. Well, they're different sizes. I don't know if they're different shapes. I think there's like 2 or 3 different shapes, but it's a nice and clever touch. And I love the birds, the way that they just fly across the sky. That's like little details like that really add a lot to a game. Like I know that it's really important to have the basics right. It's important to have good story. It's important to have good mechanics and stuff like that. But when you have nice details to add to that, it like really inserts you into the world in a way. And I like that. A sword collector. Guess there's been a war going on. But like, isn't this the age of guns and microwaves and refrigerators? I guess the swords are antiques. Yeah, that would make sense. These are the spoiled brats, as you can clearly see. I guess they're not. I guess they're kind of. I mean, they seem kind of spoiled. I mean, why don't they just like love their dad anyways? Love is like you gotta kind of give in order to get, and they're not really giving. See, she's nice. She's innocent. I like her. I think she deserves a prize. Maybe I'll buy her a dress at the fair or something like that. Bring it back to her. Oh man, they like the same tree as my mom does. Isn't that great? I can't close these windows. This guy makes me dance like a chicken. I don't want him to make me dance like a chicken. I just want to kind of dance around. Futz around here for some reason. No reason at all. I do like those birds. I don't know. I guess, what am I trying to do with this? Trying to be natural, I suppose. It feels odd. I feel odd. There's just kind of a disconnect between me and the game and what's going on. I suppose I don't really know what I want to do with this and what the purpose of it is overall. So I'm just kind of trying to figure that out right now, and until I figure that out, I'm not going to continue with the game. So, like, I'm just gonna, I don't know. It's weird. There's like a lot of, I don't know, it doesn't feel right to talk during this. I love this music, it's amazing. Kind of reminds me of like Miyazaki or something like that. Wow, I didn't know you could visit the bridge while you were, oh, they're all crossing the bridge? I never knew about this. It really is an exciting event, isn't it? What a nice view. Just sort of gonna stand here and... You know what, this would be a nice screensaver, wouldn't it? Just have these people walking by and this music playing. So introspective. It's like Chrono's thinking about the meaning of life. Thinking about that girl that abandoned him. That girl that he loved so much, but she left for a different island. And now he's just got the water to stare at. Of course, Luca's his friend, and he knows that she loves him. But he doesn't really love Luca. He's kind of more into tomboyish girls. So he's kind of sad. So, like, that's why he's staring out into the distance. Because he doesn't really know what to do with his life anymore. Ever since he lost his girlfriend, his purpose, like the purpose, all of the meaning of life has just left him. So he's found that placid staring is the only thing that really brings him back into whatever he wants to do. Is the only thing that gives him any sense of solace, I should say. Yeah, he just likes to stare. He's very prone to just staring at the water. It reminds him of his father. His father was a sailor, and he was lost at sea. So he vowed never to really be a sailor again. He was going to be more of a fighter. His father was also a fighter. He fought a lot. He fought in many wars, but he never died. He was like kind of a strong type of person that was very resilient and would always help people and stuff like that. He almost helped people too much because he lost a lot of things during the war. Like he lost a lot of friends by being too friendly, almost like he was too soft. People kind of ran over him and stuff. He didn't really have much of a backbone, so like the water ended up taking him while he was out fishing. I didn't mention that he was a fisherman because I didn't think of it. You're going to the fair? I wish I could go to the fair, but I just can't. I can't help but look at this sunset or this sunrise or this water and think about everything that's happened to me. I don't know. This is quite a long bridge. How's the water doing that? There's two suns? But anyways, Yeah, this is a nice place to hang out. There's not a lot of people know about it. But yeah, I don't know. Talk about loss really does, like, I like loss and quality time and all that stuff, just like contemplating life and stuff like that. Are we really gonna ever get anywhere in this life? Is there anything worth fighting for? Why did I even start playing this game? I don't know. I'm trying to find a purpose to it all, but I really can't think of any purpose. I should go to a more pretty area. See, he's shaking his head. He doesn't even like the sunset. Just standing there, watching the screensaver as all the people pass by him. Geez, I need to make a GIF of this or something. This is amazing. I don't know if many people know about this. It's like a secret spot or something like that. So what's the way that I feel right now? I suppose I shouldn't hide from my feelings, and I don't know what my feelings are exactly. I guess the way that I feel is that, like, I feel like I've come to the solution to my problem, but it hasn't really solved it. Like, I don't feel better. So maybe it's not the solution. I really think that it is. And, like, I'm very stubborn about, like, when I think I've found the solution to something, and I will run it until it, like, hits the ground. And I very often do this, and I don't know why. It's like, there's like a kind of pride and stubbornness to it that I can't get over sometimes, and I don't know how to get over it. But yeah, we'll just keep staring at this water for no reason. I'm just not sure, man. It's very strange. Did I not change? Am I even connected? Let's just do that crap. Hold on a second, I need to just make sure. No. No. There we go. The way that it feels, man. I'm trying to come to terms with myself, but I can't seem to find the way to do it. The best way to do it. And, hold on a second. You don't recognize Chrono Trigger. difficult to understand. So down in the dumps. I wish that my emotions weren't so stuck. I mean, having a stuck emotion is not really fun. It's like, I can't really have desires. At this point, I don't really have any desires except for to fix this emotional problem that I have, and I don't know how to fix it, so it's like, well, you know, whatever. Yeah, her name is Luca. Thank you. I'm just gonna go over the bridge and stare at the water for a while. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There we go. Almost like a secret area. But yeah, that's the way. This is the thing that I think should be a screensaver. And my emotional problems, man. I'm thinking about my emotional problems right now, and I'm not even voicing what they are because they're embarrassing. But yeah, I don't know. One of them odd things. I just don't know what to do with life. Walking by. It's interesting how like they have different moving speeds. Like the old man moves slower than the rest of them. That's a nice little touch that they added. But I don't really want to talk about the nice little touches they added. I mean, I noticed that. That's not something that I care about at the moment. I only care about fixing my emotions, and my emotions, I don't know how to fix them. So it's like an endless cycle. I wouldn't say that I'm depressed because it's not. I don't feel sad. I just feel like it needs to be fixed, whatever it is, before I can really be free to do anything, or to want anything, rather. I can do things, but it's like there's no satisfaction from doing those things because I don't really want anything. And it's not like I don't want anything, it's like I don't feel like I do want things, but I don't feel like I'm allowed to want things. So like I just feel like I'm guilty about wanting things. I don't feel free to want things. So even the things that I do want are just not, they're not legitimate. They don't feel legitimate to me because they're not free. Because I'm not free from this emotional clutch that's clenching at my insides. And I don't know what to do about it. It seems difficult. And if you wanted to know, I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't even know why I'm talking on a Twitch stream about this. Maybe because I can't think of anything else to do or any other way to solve it. It seems so pedantic. It seems so... I'm just trying to think of words right now. Like, I don't even want to deal with this fact or this emotional stuff that's inside me. I don't want to deal with it, and it hurts. Like, it's a pain. It's like a literal physical pain in my stomach. But I can tell that it's emotional because it's ignorable in a way. It's like you can ignore it for as long as you want to or whatever. You can keep yourself from thinking about it and do other things, and it will go away as far as the physicalness of it. But it's still there. Like, it only comes out once you relax. Like, when I try to relax, what happens is that I feel this emotional pain, and so I don't want to relax because I don't want to feel this pain that just, like, I don't know what to do with. I don't know how to deal with it. It's like, I don't even know, man. I should probably rename this thing to Going Emo, because that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'll change it to Going Emo. Or I know, I'll just name it Finding Emo because that sounds like Finding Nemo. I suppose, like, I don't want pain because I already feel pain. Like, you know how emo people, they cut themselves or whatever because they want to know that they can still feel pain, but it's not that I don't feel anything. I just feel a lot of pain, a lot of emotional pain, and I don't know how to deal with it. So I don't know. I don't know if it could even be called emo. I don't know what label to give it. It's like a kind of existential terror, but I'm not terrified. I just feel really bad, and I don't want to feel really bad. I feel really guilty, and I don't want to feel really guilty. And it's, yeah, I just don't know sometimes, man. It's really weird. Anyways, what is my purpose in life, man? I don't know. When you think about purpose, it's very difficult to actually come to a conclusion of what that is and what the point is. I suppose I could say that my purpose in life is survival. But as far as survival goes, I'm pretty okay right now. Like, I might not be okay in the future, but I don't really care about the future. I'm okay right now in this current situation, and if my situation changes, like if I lose the current house that I live in or something, I'll go find a job and find an apartment or something like that. Find somewhere to live, maybe find a car and just live in it. I know that I can survive. I believe in my ability to survive, and I know that, so it's not about survival. Even though survival is a very interesting thing, like whenever like I'm watching a movie or watching a story, survival seems like the easiest thing to go to. But it's like I just really want to deal with this emotion, but I don't know how. I don't know how because I don't know what exactly it's about anymore. I thought it was about like being afraid of like sexual things that I didn't know about myself, but like it's not really that. It's like, I don't know. It's just really interesting. It's not interesting at all. It's just kind of painful. I just feel a lot of pain. And I don't know, it's not depressing. It's just guilt. Sort of. I feel a lot of like stinging pain right in the area around where my stomach is, like to the bottom left of my belly button. If you're facing outwards in that area of the body, that's where I'm feeling the pain. And it's not like a physical, well, it is a physical thing, but it's not a physical thing in that it's like a condition or something like that. It's not like a chronic condition or whatever. It's emotional. I can tell that it's emotional. I just don't know how to deal with it. I don't know what will solve it. It's not a hole. It's like a tear. It's like there's like a rip right there, and I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fill it. I don't know how to sew it back together. I don't know how to put a band-aid on it. I don't know how to whatever, man. It's really weird. I suppose I don't know. I mean, I really would like for this to be solved. Because with this, I can't really have desires. I don't have desires. I mean, the only thing that's stronger than this is the will to survive. But if you have survival taken care of, if you have food, if you have a house, if you have whatever, then it just comes back to this, because this is not as important as survival. not as important as maybe love or family or whatever. But since those things are fine with me, it takes precedence over everything else. It's like more important than what my desires are. And like I kind of want to be a writer, a story writer, a comic book author, but I know that desire's there, but like what my brain is saying is that this feeling that I have inside of me is more important, and I need to fix this first. It's very much like, if you wanted to go, I don't know, watch a movie or something, but you were starving at the same time, like you were absolutely starving, then like you wouldn't really want to go watch. You would still want to go watch that movie, right? Somewhere in some theater somewhere. It's playing in some theater. You'd still want to watch that movie. You'd still have that desire, but like there's something that's more important. There's the fact that your body isn't being fed and that you will die. If you will starve to death. And this is like that. It's like I need to fix this emotional problem that's going on. Otherwise, I will die. Or something like that. And I don't know what to do about it, man. It's really odd. I'm gonna have Chrono stare at a different sunset. Let's stare at like the darker areas. A metaphor for life. I just feel very weird. I don't know. It's because I do have desires, and I could technically do them. I could technically get up and do them, but I don't really want to. Like, people usually do have desires, and like, it's really difficult to explain. It's like there's something more important than that right now. There's something that I need to solve. It's basically, it's like there's this thing that needs to be fixed before that. Before I can do that. Before I can want that. I do want that still. It is very, very, very much like wanting to watch a movie and being starving to death at the same time. You still want to watch the movie. You still have the desire to watch the movie, but you also really want food, and the food takes precedence over the movie because the movie is like a secondary want almost. This is like a primary want that I have to fix this, to be emotionally okay, and I don't know how to fix it. That's pretty much it. I just don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it, and I don't know if there's ever going to be a way to fix it. It just hurts. That's all.